So, why does the kingdom matter to you? Hi, I'm Dr. Marlene McMillan, and we're very thankful and appreciative of you coming to kingdomliberty.com. But I really want to talk with you about what difference does the kingdom make to you? Because the concept of the kingdom is almost like it's a remote concept to many people. It's like they don't understand that the way they view life, the way they think about the kingdom, affects the way they think about everything in life. In fact, what we have right now going on in our nation and around the world is not just an economic crisis, it's really a theological crisis. It's a lack of understanding of the relationship that Christianity should have with the culture. And kingdom thinking is how you answer all of these things. Because kingdom thinking answers the problem of economic crisis. It answers relationships problems. It even helps you understand about health and wellness. It gives you an opportunity to have purpose in your life and to go from low self-esteem and kind of meaninglessness and drifting to a place where you can understand that you have a mighty purpose. And it allows you to live your life for something, for a cause that's greater than yourself. And what you will find is that when you start studying about the kingdom, you will find that Christ used all kinds of metaphors about the kingdom. In fact, he talked a lot about the kingdom. He talked more about the kingdom than many other subjects. And he told his disciples to go preach the gospel of the kingdom. And yet, if you ask the average Christian today what Christ told them to preach about, they will talk about salvation, but salvation many times they see more as taking people from earth to heaven instead of bringing a lot of heaven to earth. In fact, if I went down the street and said, is your life more like heaven or the opposite? Most people would probably say, well, that's a no-brainer, and it wouldn't be heaven as the answer. And yet, what you will find is that if we start talking to people about how do we make earth more like heaven? How do we bring thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven? How do we make that practical? What would that mean? What would a marriage be like if it were more like heaven? What would a friendship be? What would our nation be like if we had more of the peace of heaven instead of the disharmony and problems that we have today? And so what I want you to take advantage of on the materials that I have to offer you is that I will open up to you this concept of the kingdom and help you be able to tap into your kingdom benefits and your kingdom resources early on in your life and sooner rather than later. These are benefits that you don't have to die for. And that should be good news in and of itself. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, one of the best things that we can do for you is to be able to contact you, and we don't put out a whole lot of emails. We won't over communicate with you, but we do ask that you go ahead and fill in the opt-in box with your name and your email address. And then some other teachings about the kingdom will play automatically, and you will find out how to get more, and there will be more developed as time goes by. And so we will also have available some radio programs, teleseminars, webinars, live events, and you'll be able to find out about how to have more access and be able to pick my brain about all these kingdom ideas that I've been thinking about for the last 20 years. So what I'd like for you to do is to make sure you go ahead and put in your name and email address in the opt-in box, and then you'll get more information. Many blessings to each of you.